The world's filled with noise and deception. Not every glance, smile, or word means what you think. You need to know the signs, the clear indicators that she's into you. In this video, I'll reveal the 8 undeniable signs she's into you. This isn't your average advice. This is the Sigma way. Stay sharp, stay alert, and let's dive deep. 1. Intentional physical contact. In the world of subtle cues and silent messages, physical touch speaks louder than words. Now, I'm not talking about accidental brushes or the casual touch that comes from everyday interactions. When a woman is genuinely interested, she'll find reasons, no matter how trivial, to initiate physical contact. It could be a light touch on your arm when she laughs, a comforting pat on your back, or her leaning in closer than usual during conversations. This intentional contact is her way of breaching that invisible boundary we all naturally keep to form a closer connection. But here's where you need to be different and stand out. As a Sigma, it's essential to understand the balance and not misread these signs. Just because she touches you doesn't mean you have an open invitation to reciprocate freely. Be observant. Notice her comfort level, the context, and the frequency. Are her touches lingering, or are they quick and fleeting? Does she do this with everyone, or just a select few? Remember, awareness is the key. While it's a positive sign that she might be interested, always maintain respect and boundaries. 2. Deep and engaged listening. We live in an age of distractions. Genuine attention is rare and speaks volumes about interest. When a woman is into you, she doesn't just hear you, she listens. It's an intense, almost palpable form of connection. She'll remember tiny details you mentioned in passing and even bring them up in future conversations. You'll notice her eyes focused intently on you, blocking out the world around. But what truly differentiates her attention is the quality of her responses. Instead of the generic nods and uh-huhs, she'll engage deeply, asking insightful questions or offering thoughts that shows she's genuinely processing what you say. There's a sense of curiosity, a desire to know more about you and to dive deep into your world. As a Sigma, your awareness and perception need to be razor sharp. Recognize when someone is offering you this gift of deep attention. In a world where surface-level conversations are the norm, this kind of engagement is a clear sign of interest. 3. Personal space invasion. Personal space is a silent boundary we all carry with us. For most, there's an invisible bubble, a comfort zone that we don't allow just anyone to penetrate. When a woman is interested in you, she'll unconsciously, or maybe even consciously, find herself getting closer. She might sit next to you even when there's plenty of space elsewhere, stand close to you in a group setting, or even find excuses to be in your vicinity. The key here is consistency. Everyone can have their off days or moments where they're just naturally closer due to circumstances. But if she's continuously finding reasons to be near you, there's a good chance she's drawn to you. The magnetic pull is often more psychological than physical, and if she's entering your personal space, she's symbolically letting you into hers. 4. Eye contact that speaks volumes. Eyes, often termed as the windows to the soul, can convey what words sometimes cannot. Intense and prolonged eye contact from a woman can be a potent indicator of her interest. When she looks at you, it's not a fleeting glance, but a deep, searching gaze, as if she's trying to read your thoughts or connect on a level beyond mere words. She might even hold your gaze longer than what would be considered normal, making those moments charged with a unique intensity. There's a difference, though, between regular eye contact and the kind that hints at deeper feelings. If she's continuously seeking out your eyes, especially in a crowded room, or if her pupils often dilate when she's looking at you, it's a sign of emotional arousal. Her eyes might also sparkle a bit more, and there could be a playful or shy look away, followed by another glance back at you. For the Sigma male, the challenge is to understand this language of the eyes. It's essential not to misconstrue it or become overconfident just because someone is making eye contact. Instead, it's about reading between the lines. It's about sensing the difference between casual looks and the ones filled with intent. 5. She values your opinion. When a person starts valuing what you think, it's a sign they hold you in a special regard. If a woman frequently seeks your perspective on various topics, from the trivial to the significant, it hints at a deeper level of trust and interest. Whether it's about a book she's reading, a decision she's making, or even her outfit for the day, valuing your opinion means she respects your viewpoint and cares about your perception. This goes beyond just casual questions. You'll find her genuinely considering your advice, often referencing previous conversations with phrases like, "You once mentioned," or "What do you think about?" It's an indirect way of intertwining your worlds, of making you a part of her decision-making process. 6. She shares personal stories and vulnerabilities. Everyone has layers, stories, and vulnerabilities that they guard closely. When a woman begins to peel back these layers and share personal anecdotes, dreams, fears, or past experiences, it's a significant indicator of trust and interest. These aren't tales she recounts to just anyone. They're intimate fragments of her life, and by sharing them, she's inviting you into her world. Notice the depth of what she's telling you. It might be stories from her childhood, regrets she holds, dreams she's chasing, or even just day-to-day struggles she faces. These moments of openness are her way of building a deeper connection, showing you sides of her that the world doesn't always see. For the Sigma, it's pivotal to handle these moments with the utmost care and sensitivity. First and foremost, listen. Truly listen. It's not always about giving advice or solutions. Sometimes it's about being a sounding board, an anchor she can lean on. Show her that you value her trust and that her stories, no matter how trivial or profound, matter to you. 7. She makes time for you. Time is one of the most valuable commodities we have, and how we choose to spend it speaks volumes about our priorities. If she's consistently carving out moments for you in her busy schedule, be it a quick chat, an unplanned meetup, or long evening conversations, it's a clear sign of her interest and investment in building a connection with you. It's not just about the quantity, but the quality of time. She might set aside her favorite TV show to talk to you, skip an event with friends to spend an evening together, or just frequently check in during the day to see how you're doing. These moments, especially the ones that interrupt her usual routines or preferences, highlight that you're becoming a priority. 8. She drops hints about the future. One of the most profound signs of genuine interest is when she starts weaving you into her future narratives. It doesn't have to be about grand plans or significant milestones. Sometimes it's the little things. Mentioning a movie she wants to watch with you next month, talking about a cafe she'd love to visit together, or discussing an event that's happening in the future and expressing her desire for you to be there. These are subtle yet clear indicators. This forward thinking shows she sees potential in what you both share. It's her way of conveying that she's not just looking at this moment, but is excited about the many moments to come. She's laying out a roadmap, hinting at adventures she wishes to embark on with you by her. Remember, in the maze of connections and attractions, awareness is your compass. These signs are just the beginning, the tip of the iceberg. The real depth lies in understanding, respecting, and reciprocating the signals you receive. Now, to uncover the next best way to level up as a man, dive into the video here.